Yes, we do give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. Give thanks for all good things around us are sent from Zion above. So we praise Father for his divine love. Do give thanks for KG 273 Alabama, USA. Give thanks for the love. Give thanks for all those of you who have joined us this evening. Today being what's the date of today? What is the date of today? Respect the truth. Peace family. Nikki 42. Give thanks. Today is going to be our Find All live for 2022. You know, our next live is going to be at our celebration bonfire. You know, definitely. You know, morning for our thanks, honorable heart of love to Prince China for our first live performance. Love, love, love. Hope you very proud. Yes, 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 to an extent. Yes, I am. Yeah, so this is going to be basically our Fine Old program for this year. Definitely. Today being, I think it is the 18th of December 2022. It has been a very 2022 have been a year of lots of things, you know, and I give thanks definitely for this Gregorian calendar year actually coming into an end, you know, and then, you know, you have the Chinese New Year, and then you still have the Ethiopian New Year, which is September 11th, and the Chinese New Year will be like February the 7th coming up, you know, so we have many different New Years actually coming up, but I mean, the Gregorian calendar New Year specifically is ending this December. So this is our final program for the year. So it is indeed a year of reflection, you know. So if I had like another mic, what I could have done is probably put a mic by the speaker of the WhatsApp instead of Empress Ethiopia, by the Instagram, and probably the people of St. Lucia could have heard you. You know, I don't know how high my volume is, so what I would have done is just probably invite you all. I could still invite you all people and just repeat what you say. I'll probably put my mic closer so at least probably the people of St. Lucia can. Or what you could do is just call the line. So let me put the number of the line, St. Lucia line for you all. So as it is our final program for the year, what you have to do is going to be like a call-in program where you're going to just to call and just give call to celebrate 2022. So we're going to just celebrate 2022, whatever has happened during this year. I'm just going to give you the number. It's 1758 451. Previous time, Brother Randall, people were saying they were calling and they couldn't get through. 9349 or 1758 453 1730. Post. Okay, all right, and I'm going to pin it. So that's for those. So you could just call the line, and those of you on YouTube, those of you on Instagram, those of you right here on Calabash Television in St. Lucia, it is the 18th of December 2022. Definitely we do give thanks for such a wonderful year, all the good things, you know, that definitely just two numbers, you know. You see 20 is just two numbers. It's not so many numbers, money forever. It's just two numbers. So we're asking the people just to call and just say what's been happening for your 2022. Let us have a wonderful moment, and those people who will be joining us the ending of January, you know, on our live program, video program, whereby we'll be launching off our official herbal physician course. You know, we do have a couple of people who have reached out, you know, and we are just going through the process of screening these people, because it's going to be a screening process also. So for those people, as we have not directly marketed it yet, you know, so those people who have that level of interest, who have actually reached out to do the herbal physician course, you know, give thanks. Jeremy Jackson out of Detroit, Michigan. Definitely the number is there, so give us a call, 1758 451 9349. 1758 453 1730. Let us have a moment and just celebrate everything that has been done specifically for this 2022, as this would be basically our Find All program, the program where we'll be finding all. See, you have 22 people just, oh, 23, oh, and then it's 24. Oh, okay, it's 25, it's going up, right? So then, as it is our Find All program, definitely for this 2022, so we're just inviting you to come, give us a call, let us know how everything has been going for you. Invest some money, don't play shy. You know, if it gets to 7:45 and nobody called, then this would be like how your year would end with the priest having a very short program. You know, just because people, you know, you're silent. You know, you're some silent listeners. Some people watching in the, you know, in the corners and peeping and thing, and not being willing to actually stand up and do something. I'm very serious, man. You have about 5 minutes to call. You know, we expect some calls in 5 minutes. Let us invest a little money, you know, in ourselves, and to demonstrate that level of gratitude for all the knowledge that have been given through the 2022, all the investments that have been done in 2022. I give thanks definitely for all the investments that have been done in 2022. 2022 personally was a year for us whereby we had, you know, the 21-day celebration. You know, we also had the Maritime Initiative. You know, we had that youth celebration for His Imperial Majesty's Day. You know, and plenty different things manifested. We had the Green Zen opening. You know, in the Rise is going to be 1 year since we actually opened up the Jaja and 9, the Ubuntu movement. You know, NGO, non-governmental organization registering, NGO, Ubuntu Movement USA, and Ubuntu Movement St. Lucia specifically as our non-profits. You know, so we had plenty of things happening for 2022. You know, and we do give thanks, you know, for all the different aspects of the different things that have actually manifested. You know, so give thanks, you know, give thanks for the soil rain was beautiful, or give thanks, my brother. You know, so all these different things we have done, you know, for 2022. We give thanks for all the gains, and we give thanks for all the loss, you know, because you have to lose to actually, you know, gain, you know, so space have to be created for space to be filled, you know, so we give thanks for all the gains, and we do give thanks for all the loss, you know. Yes, my brother, love the eye also, you know, so definitely, you know, it is important that as a people that we actually just celebrate. You only have 4 more minutes, you know, I'm very serious. If after them 4 more minutes, you have a number here, it's pinned, and you have to call 175-8451-9349 or 175-8453-1730. If by 7:45, you know, that is my time, you know, that's about 4 more minutes. We have no callers. Brother Rundle, I hope you wouldn't mind. I didn't think I wasted your time to bring you here. You know, we have to hold people accountable. A lot of people just like to listen, and nobody wants to actually, you know, pay attention, like PAY, pay attention. So it's time for you to pay attention by making a call. You know, you have to call. We have, what, 3 more minutes. The numbers are listed. So if no one calls to speak to our St. Lucian audience, right, definitely on live. So when you call that number, those of you on Instagram or those of you on YouTube, when you call the listed numbers, wherever you are in the world, as you know, this is a live program broadcasting right here in St. Lucia on national television. What happens is that definitely that the people of St. Lucia will be hearing your beautiful voice, and you'll be blessing them up, and definitely you will be, you know, sending some love throughout the universe, vibrational frequencies to help people produce wonderful hormones, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin. Definitely help them to have a positive vibe. So definitely, we have 2 more minutes to go. If you don't call, then, you know, we're just going to seal it up and just have a very little short program, and have our little give thanks, you know, and just go through, you know, and this would be like this would be a witness, you know, to the level of commitment that our followers have when it comes to picking up their phones and making an international call, or even those people that are from right here in St. Lucia, you know, and making a local call. You know, as some people, as long as it's not WhatsApp, they don't want to think, you know, and so it's like WhatsApp or some kind of call that they would actually call. But when it comes to investing some money on credits, you know, to call, they don't do that at all. So definitely we do give thanks for 2022 and all the great things that have been received. We do give thanks for all the progress. We do give thanks for all the joys. We do give thanks for all the pains. We do give thanks for all the gains. We do give thanks for all the losses. We do give thanks for all the ups and the downs, and the side and the underneath and the above. We do give thanks for everything, you know. Don't just tell me greetings from Guyana. Call. We have a number to call. It's almost 7:45 and no one has called. That's the quality of followers that we have. Oh, it's very poor, you know. Like somebody asking about answer. You know, yes, I give thanks. Give thanks for what? We're asking you to give a call, you know, before 7:45. So at least, you know, it could demonstrate that level of appreciation that people have had. You know, the number is 1758-451-9349. You know, it's 1758-451-9349 for the people who are asking on our YouTube live. You know, so it just shows that the state that we are in as a people, you know, that people don't really want to invest that amount of time and energy in themselves. You have a caller?
Hello.
Yes, blessed.
Sorry, I'm just going to try to...
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Blessings.
Blessed.
I can hear you now. Sorry, I can't hear.
Who am I speaking to?
This is... Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Tell me who you are and where you're calling from, please.
Oh, okay. This is just Lisa calling, and I've followed you the whole year, and really I've just been going through a healing for the year. So everything that you talk about and all your products and all your advice, you know, it's all really meaningful to me. And hopefully I'm going to be able to join the end of January for the
herbal classes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking really forward to that as well. And it's going to be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to taking in all the information as well.
Give thanks, Lisa.
So thank you very much. Much blessings to you and your family.
Blessings to you and your sons also, and your family. I know it might be a bit cold in the UK, and it must be late, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I'm in Canada.
Canada. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay, all right. So
yeah, so
it's early now.
I've lived in Canada for 30 years.
30 years. Oh.
Yeah, since 1992. So
okay,
I know I still have the English accent. So
you still have the English accent, you know that, right?
Yeah. So you know. Yeah,
right.
But it's about, I think it's an hour behind here.
Yeah, so
probably
it's 6:47 by you now?
Yes, okay, yeah.
Okay, all right, Lisa.
So they're not the same.
Give thanks, Lisa, for calling. I mean, you have saved the day, like you always do. You've been a very consistent...
No, thank you. I called the other number twice first, and then I got through on the second number, so... Okay. I'm very happy I got through.
Give thanks,
so thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome. Blessed.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thanks. You're welcome, my beloved sister. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Blessed. So give thanks to your blessed love. Give thanks. Guidance. Give thanks for Sister Lisa Wright, you know, calling out of Canada, you know, with her British accent. You know what I mean? You know, so definitely we give thanks for she standing up, you know, as an international caller, you know, so that means that even all those people in St. Lucia watching that could have made almost like a free call, you know, we had someone calling on the international line out of Canada. So we do give thanks, you know, give thanks. I'm not going to read no messages tonight. Call, they have numbers there. Just call the numbers and, you know, yes, Lisa, that's called Lisa Wright 0497. Yeah, blessings. I'm going to read your message because you have called. So it's an opportunity so that we, you know, don't be like mosquitoes and we invest in our energies and our time and be willing to actually pay attention, meaning that we could actually take a step and call, ring a phone. You know, don't wait until everything is just basically free, and the only things that you do is if it's free, then you actually do it. So give thanks, Sister Lisa, for stepping up. You know, I mean, it's a blessing. The number again is 1758 453 1730. That is 1758 453 1730. All right, so definitely that's the number that you have to call. So this evening, definitely, those of you on Instagram, you won't be hearing the callers because it's ahead in my ears. But even when you call on Instagram to actually give your blessings as we celebrate 2022, as it was that year of just investment where you have to put in double. Yeah, blessed love, honorable, give thanks.
I do, boss. Give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I just ordered two bottles of the answer from you, yeah? And I give thanks for you guys giving me this remedy here. My name is T. Marshall, and I'm calling from Canada, yeah?
Oh, give thanks, T. Marshall, man, for your call. How has the answer been working with you?
Because I am older in it, I haven't done nothing with it yet because I'm not sure how to administer it, yeah? I've watched you on it, but I'm not sure how to take the form of it, yeah?
All right. Well, what you could do,
if you could explain that to me, that would be fantastic.
You could just squeeze the pipette, right? So the pipette will get, the most it will get is at least half full or a little bit over half, and you put it right underneath your tongue. You allow it to stay in your mouth for about 30 seconds, and then you swallow from underneath the tongue. Or you could actually put the pipette halfway through, put it in a glass of water, and then you drink it. But I just take mine straight, not with water. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to dilute it. I'd rather take it straight, yeah?
Take it straight, man.
No dilution.
Yeah, take it straight. So it gets absorbed directly from under the tongue, directly into your bloodstream. So when you put it underneath the tongue and you just roll your tongue a little bit, you know, what happens is that it gets directly into the bloodstream immediately, you know, and it's very, very potent in that form. All right, so definitely.
And how many times daily? Like one a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, how many times?
Three times a day. Like for me, how I use the answer is that if it is like, let's say if I come in studio, like I'm in studio now, and probably there was a virus there, so by the time that I am leaving the studio, my nose would feel a bit itchy, my throat will feel a type of a way. Then the first thing I'll do is put some in my hand, pass it off my face, pass my fingers in my nose, and then just dose myself. You know, so probably for every.
I've seen the podcast where you're doing it. You watch like you're washing your hands with it. You wash your face with it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Them type of.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's because I feel I have been exposed to something in the environment. So when you do it like that, and then when you're exposed, then you take it more often. So probably 6-7 times a day, you take it just because you're trying to prevent yourself from getting sick. You know, so it's not only taking the answer if you're sick, it's just that level of prophylactic treatment whereby you're trying to prevent yourself from getting too sick that you cannot even move, right?
Right, to keep the body in balance, right? Yeah.
Yes, my beloved.
All right, give thanks here, Honorable.
Give thanks to Marshall for the link out of Canada.
I am a follower and I'm a supporter of your program, yeah?
Give thanks for the love, man.
Every time, Ras.
Give thanks for the love, man. Rastafari. Blessed love, blessed evening, Honorable.
Bless.
Give thanks. So give thanks for Brother T. Marshall Cohen out of Canada who just got his answer. I know that you on Instagram and on YouTube, you're not hearing the calls because all calls are coming into my microphone. So that's two people from Canada basically who have called. What about Alabama? What about New York? What about New Jersey? What about UK? What about all them different countries? What about Brazil? What about all these different countries whereby our people are? Yeah, blessed. Give thanks.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly, man. Give thanks for life.
Good thanks. Yes, I'm Jeremy from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Detroit, Michigan. Jeremy.
Yes, how are you?
Jeremy Jackson.
Yes.
Give thanks, Honorable. Give thanks for always following. Give thanks for all your typed support throughout the year. Give thanks for the call.
Yes, sir. Good thanks. Good thanks.
So what's your message to us,
I
to the
have
people of
I
St.
have the
Lucia?
herbal manual. I have rich soul foods, herbs. I have it all. I have blue vervain. I have cassia lata. I have everything. I love it.
Give thanks, man. And how is it all going with you?
Mm-hmm. That's all great. Doing great. Doing great.
Give thanks. And how is the new herbal manual?
New herbal manual is great. Yeah, got all the good information. It's great. I love it.
Give
I need
thanks,
to give
man.
it to. I need to get a few more copies for my family.
Give thanks, man. Well, looking forward to see you in St. Lucia with your herbal manual, so at least you could be on a live tour where at least you could interact physically with the herbs, and the spirits of the herbs could actually bless you, you know, because having the
Yes,
book
sir.
and then having that
Appreciate
physical interaction
Yes,
with
I
the
definitely gonna
herbs,
come. Definitely gonna come.
you know, it's very important. All right?
All right, yeah, see you later.
Give thanks, Jeremy
Yes,
Jackson,
sir.
for your call, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You also, beloved. Love, love, love. So, give thanks.
Yep.
Jeremy Jackson just stood up for Detroit, Michigan. I'm so somebody from the North America, not Canada, but USA, have actually called. So, the number is 1-758-453-1730. That's 1-758-453-1730. When you call, those of you on Instagram, I mean, you won't hear what the person is saying. But I mean, our brother, we've had 2 calls from Canada. 1 call coming out of Detroit, Michigan, and then definitely our brother Marshall from Canada, our sister Lisa from Canada. You know, brother Marshall was asking about using the answer. Sister Lisa was just giving thanks. You know, she's been an ardent follower over the years. And basically, we've had brother Jeremy Jackson, who always look at the program on YouTube. So give thanks, brother Jeremy Jackson out of Detroit, Michigan. Give thanks for buying the herbal manual. Give thanks for using the herbs. So when you have the herbs now and you have the herbal manual, right, as you have the vervine, read through it, you know, so at least when you drink the herb, you are drinking it with this understanding. Do you have a call, or you just have that call still there, Randall? Okay, give thanks. When you're using the herbs and you read the herbal manual, so at least how you use it with that level of understanding. So if you know what the vervine is used for, you know what the cassia lata is used for, you know what the herbs are used for. So while you're using the herbs and you have that fundamental knowledge, then the process is more deliberate. So definitely it's a day to actually call in and give thanks. We're not going to be reading any messages on Instagram nor on YouTube. The number is 1-758-453-1730. That is 1-758-453-1730. So again, area code 1-758-453-1730. That's 1-758-453-1730. That's the number to call. And those of you who are on Instagram, you could hear your voice on the call when after our program is actually uploaded from Kailash Television's YouTube channel. So you could go to Kailash Television YouTube channel. Right now, I would assume that I think it's live now also. No, but is it live on the YouTube channel, or is it on the Facebook channel? Yeah, so it's live on the YouTube channel for Kailash TV. So when you look at it on Kailash TV, on the YouTube channel, what happens is that you're going to be seeing the background, you're going to hear the person's calling, you're going to hear everything. So it's not like my YouTube. The Kailash YouTube is actually connected direct to Kailash system. So it's a national program specifically. So it's time for you to call. So the number to call is 1-758-451-9349, and it's 1-758-453-1730. Remember, we've had 3 international calls and no local calls. So you see how it is? You see how it is that the international people are surpassing the local people, that it would be cheaper for them to call than our international brothers and sisters. That's why, you know, as they say, someone is saying that they've tried 8 times calling, Brother Randall, so see what the problem is. Our people are having some difficulty out of Texas, Houston, Texas. He's been trying to call, and they're having some difficulties. So give thanks for, since you're trying to call my brother, you know, I'm just going to say it. Yeah, it's been 8 times he's been trying to call. So give thanks, bro, for trying and trying and trying. Heart of love, Houston, Texas, definitely. So I mean, those of you who are trying to call, just give thanks. You know, just give thanks for the love. Give thanks for the support. Give thanks for everything that has been done. Give thanks for everything that you are trying. Give thanks for taking care of yourself. You know, give thanks for everyone specifically who have actually invested that level of energy in themselves. Meaning that, I mean, when you hear a message, you don't just listen, but you actually apply it. Because I see plenty of people who have applied the message of goodness, the message of love, the message of gratitude, the message of positive thinking, and their lives have changed. You know, so we see plenty. We're not reading any hats or anything. Everyone have to call. The numbers are there on the screen. You call it and you send your blessing. You know, so give thanks for all the people who have actually given that level of investment. You know, what makes me happy is that at the end of the day, when it comes to night, you know, that people are actually becoming living manifestation of the word. You know, so when you hear, okay, probably you hear, okay, be happy, show gratitude, you know, then you see, well, people begin to communicate with you, and when they communicate, they say, blessed love, give thanks, you know, give thanks for life, give thanks for life. That means that over the years, these people have actually been internalizing the message, internalizing exactly how it is that they're supposed to actually conduct themselves, how is it that they're supposed to be thinking. So then their whole life would have to be a manifestation of something different, you know. And we've had some wonderful people this year. I would say that my definitely one of my most committed patients of the year was our sister that came out of the Bahamas there. I mean, she was committed, you know, so I want just to send love to her. You know, she just returned to the Bahamas. You know, love to you, my beloved sister. You know, I'm thoroughly impressed by your level of commitment to self. You know, and basically she came into Kailash Rejuvenation Center with her concerns, and she was able to isolate herself and basically just lock off herself from all different aspects of that everything that was happening with her around the world, and had that capacity to actually just focus on self. So she focused on self and invested 21 days just in herself. You know, so she wasn't speaking on the phone, she wasn't typing, she wasn't doing any work, she wasn't doing any of them things there. So the 21 days was just focusing on self. So I give thanks. That was one of my best clients for the entire year. If every client that came up into Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center, right, would have come up to Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center with that level of revocation, that level of commitment, that level of when, after they get to this point, when they when they are banged against the wall, and they get to that realization, and they wake up, and they begin to wholeheartedly commit to self, wholeheartedly commit to the process. When they wholeheartedly just take everything in, taking the environment, taking the flowing of the water, taking the rain, taking the sound of the mosquitoes, taking the song of the animals in the evening, taking the song of the crickets, taking the night sounds, looking at the sky, looking at the moonlight, you know, receiving the moonlight, the sunshine, receiving the bitter herbs, the sweet herbs, the bitter foods, the sweet foods, the savory foods, the peppery, the spicy, right? Whatever it is that they need to actually make themselves wholesome, receiving it holistically, wholeheartedly, with this kind of gratitude. I mean, this does translate into miracles, you know. So definitely, I'd like to give thanks for my beloved sister out of the Bahamas, who actually came and spent such a wonderful moment with us, and being able to actually show that level of commitment to self has been one of what we would call our ideal patients, meaning that someone who actually came to the Rejuvenation Center and was fully engrossed, fully invested, you know, invested in self. And then her investment, right, related or translated into what we would refer to as the manifestation of miracles, because miracles do happen. So no matter what the system say, no matter what disease that someone might say that you have that can't be cured, no matter if the doctors say that you have 2 days to live or 12 days to live or 6 months to live, no matter whatever it is, man, as long as you are committed to process, as long as you are livicated, as long as it is that you actually fully invested in yourself, ready to actually do what you need to do to actually uplift yourself, definitely the way is clear. As a cut and clearance until obstacles and snares, free water we wheel and chant Jah Rastafari. So we give thanks for all the clients who came in at Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center, all the visitors who actually came in, all the people who actually came and sit with us, all these people who came and actually went through process, all the people who actually ordered our packages, all the people who actually drank our medicine. We give thanks for this 2022. We celebrate life, we celebrate the successes, we celebrate even the failures, we celebrate the ups, we celebrate the downs, the happy moments, the sad moments, the receiving moments, the taking away moments. We give thanks, for all the joy and for all the pain. We do give thanks and we celebrate it, So as we sit down and we analyze our mission, what has happened through 2022, as we sit down and then we critically analyze it, and then we begin to actually ask the Creator, to actually intervene, and as we call intercession, have intercede, come and guide us through our trials and our tribulations, and to actually give us strength in everything that we are doing. And then we ourselves, take that level of responsibility to say, yes, we're going to do what we have to do to actually make ourselves better. Trust me, as long as you are willing to do what you're supposed to do, failure is not an option. So healing is instant. You get healed instantly like this. Healing is instant. Healing is instant. Healing is instant. Always remember that. Healing is instant, right? 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 Healing is instant. The process, the healing process, we're not answering no typed messages. There are numbers pinned there if you want to ask a question. Pay attention tonight, meaning that you have to pay to call, right? Pay to call, So we're not going to read no typed questions. Yes, caller, blessed.
Hello, good evening.
Yes,
I am
blessed
calling
love.
from Trinidad. I just want to say thanks because you really helped me a lot, and I was able to help my father. Unfortunately, he died last week, but he was 95, and
Give
he
thanks.
had all his senses.
Stop, pause. Let us celebrate. Let us just celebrate 95 years of existence,
Yes.
beloved. Let us just take a time. As you say, he was 95. Let's just celebrate and give thanks, just for being able to witness 95 years of existence. He's more double my age, right? Imagine that I have the opportunity, right, to live double my lifetime. Okay? So let us celebrate your father's life, and let us just celebrate.
And last year around this time, you spoke about people who just have the family on packed juice. And I was guilty of that, of giving him packed juice every now and then, and I stopped it, and that gives him more energy.
Oh, give thanks.
I really think that by listening to you, that he lived a longer life and a better life.
Give thanks.
He didn't have any pain or anything.
Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks.
No machines, nothing. So,
give thanks. Give
of course I'm still grieving, but, I know that I did the best, and well, thanks, that I really, really, really appreciate the help. And sometimes you say some things and you don't know where it will reach.
Oh, give thanks for the love. Give thanks for the love. Well, I mean, when you tell me where it reached, then I know, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So give thanks for calling
So
out of Trinidad and making us know. And as I say again, as for those people on Instagram not hearing what you're saying, our honorable sister from Trinidad has just called and was giving gratitude that her father lived to 95. He just went, his spirit went to the ancestral realms. He's still with us because death don't really exist, right? So his spirit has gone to the ancestral realms, and she just would like to give thanks for the knowledge that she actually gained in helping him to have a better life. And we know we just love to celebrate if you, my beloved sister out of Trinidad. And then we want to, all of us who are here, who are hearing, those of you on Instagram, on YouTube in St. Lucia, let us aid the spirit of the elder, 95 years, as it ascends to the realms of the ancestors, that his journey towards the ancestral realms is one of bliss and one of peace. You know, so all give thanks
I just
again
want to
for
tell you
Paul.
one more thing, that before I started taking your advice and all of that, and listening to your program, he had pain. But when I started doing the things, the pain subsided and he was
Thanks.
pain-free.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
Give thanks, beloved.
It took a little while, but he became pain-free.
Give thanks for the love.
Yeah. So
What's
thanks
your name?
again.
What's the name?
Lana Miller.
Lana Miller. Give thanks, Lana
Yeah.
Miller, for the call. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, man. Bless it.
Bye-bye.
Love, love. Give thanks.
Blessings.
Love. Yeah, so give thanks. I mean, Sister Lana Miller out of Trinidad just called, and she said, well, when she began taking the advice, we're not adding any vices. When she began actually applying the knowledge that she actually learned, you know, we're not going to read your messages. You have to call. We're not reading them. I'm even blocking that screen. I don't even want my eyes to see the messages. You have to call, dial the number, and express it as a sign of gratitude, you know. So I'm just going to block it. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to read it, my sister Keisha. I'm not going to read it. So Sister Lana Miller was saying that her father, you know, was in pain. And when she began, you know, administering and implementing the knowledge that she learned, you know, from following our lives and following our programs, you know, gradually the pain actually, you know, became less and less and less. So I give thanks for, and then she said, well, and I don't really know how far the knowledge has reached. And as I told her, I would not know until someone tells me, you know. So give thanks, Sister Lana Miller out of Trinidad and Tobago, TT. I mean, definitely for taking that opportunity to call us and letting us know the benefits of just using the knowledge what it have done for you and for your father, 95 years, you know, in Trinidad and Tobago. So as I say again, may the spirit of the ancestors help him, you know, elevate to that higher levels, and let the spirit of those of us who are alive right now assist him to actually elevate within the ancestral realms, you know, because as you know, it's from one life to another, you know, so the life of on earth and the life, you know, in the spirit realms, in the ancestral realms, in the ancestral planes, whereby intercession is made for I and I. So definitely we do give thanks for the spirit of the ancestors and the ancestral powers that is there moving through creation. Give thanks. So give thanks for everyone who have called. Not imagine, I mean, we've had one Trinidad, one Detroit, Michigan, two Canada, you know, and no St. Lucia, no Jamaica, no Brazil, no. It seems like the people in these little countries, they're very, you know, you can't be. Remember what I'm saying is that don't type anything. I'm not gonna read it. You know, whatever you type, I'm not gonna read it. You know, this is our final program for the year 2022, and it's an opportunity for you to pay attention. Meaning that you're going to pay to make a phone call. You are going to call into the studio, right? So when you call, you are going to go directly into the studio, and you're going to be speaking on national television in St. Lucia. So as I normally tell you, I am, even if you see me here, I am live on TV in St. Lucia. So if you look here, that's the studio. So that is how I look, as you see the phone in my hand. You know, so we're live on TV So I'm basically in studio. So it's not that I'm just live on YouTube. We are live on national television. So when you call, what happens is that you go directly online, and the people of St. Lucia actually hear your divine voice, and your blessings actually bless them. The number is pinned right there, Dush Akush. It's pinned right there, 1-758-451-9349 or 1-758-453-1730. So those of you who are trying to call and have difficulty, just keep on trying. I think the number that is 1-758-453-1730 might be the one that people get more access to, which is the second number. So definitely we give thanks for all those people who have called, out of Trinidad, out of Canada, out of Detroit, and then, you all are really showing up, these people here in St. Lucia, the people in St. Lucia basically have it like a cheap call, yet still they're not even investing that money, into their own selves, and then you out of North America, and then you in the south of the Caribbean, have calls, so I give thanks for that love and that blessing and allowing us to know what is it that you've been doing and how is it that you supported us and how you supported yourself, so give thanks for all the people who have actually, supported. Give thanks for this wonderful 2022. Give thanks definitely for life and the mighty life giver. Yes,
Yes, how you doing? How you doing? I had a question. I got two questions.
Introduce yourself, please, before you start, beloved.
Sorry. I want to know if the mail package would be bad for like liver cysts because it has alcohol in it.
Yeah, I was asking you to introduce yourself first before you ask the question, beloved. Pardon me, please. Did you hear me? Just say where you're calling from before you ask the question.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, just say where you're calling from before you ask the question. Where are you calling from?
Oh, okay. I'm calling from New York.
Okay, calling from New York. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, so the mail package. I want to know if the mail package is like good for like liver cysts because it has alcohol in it. And,
the mail package doesn't have any alcoholic things in it. The mail package consists of 6 bottles with no alcohol in it whatsoever. We have tinctures that contain alcohol. Organic barley alcohol tinctures, which is basically you take like 40 drops to a glass of water, so the level of alcohol is like minimal. If it is that you have liver cyst, apart from the mail package, which does not have any alcohol in it, you'd have to utilize herbs like the cassia alata, which is very important. The cassia alata, that's a very potent herb for the liver cyst. And also, apart from the alcohol, you must also look at other environmental intoxicants. Look at your direct environment, the job that you are doing. If you are a painter, or if you work in a situation whereby you are exposed to a lot of toxic substances, so you take a time out to critically examine that, and then all through the day, if you're into these things, you drink your bitter herbs to actually ensure you detoxify yourself. Whatever protective gear that you have to wear, you actually wear these things. Okay? So the mail package does not have any alcohol. Okay? Give thanks, beloved.
Yeah. Good, thank you.
Love, man. So give thanks, New York City. Give thanks for calling our people out of New York. So this is like 4 people out of North America, 1 out of the South Caribbean. Definitely we do give thanks for the love and for the level of commitment for self. I did see he typed that question, but he was invested in himself enough to actually go on a phone and dial it and probably spend $1 or $2 USD to actually ask a question. Yeah, that means that he's paying attention, meaning that he paid to get my attention by dialing a number. So all these things, they are critically important and symbolic of the fact that you as a person, you're willing to spend for what you believe in. You are willing to actually, and Zuri, I'm not going to read your message. We're not reading any message. You have to call the numbers. She says she's not getting through St. Martin. What's happening, Brother Randall? We have our beloved sister here from St. Martin trying to call, and she says she's just not getting through. You know, they say to try both number. You know, and our sister from St. Martin is a sister who, when I met her before, she was like a nurse, you know, and attempting to actually go into the realms of naturopathy, you know, and right now, you know, she's fully, you know, and engulfed fully. I would say she dived in completely into alternative modalities of healing, and like she just have her own center where she deals specifically with holistic healing. So we do give thanks. Blessed love. Blessed.
Blessed love.
Give thanks.
I'm calling from right here in St. Lucia.
You're calling from St. Lucia? Oh, you see,
yes,
you just
I'm
took the shame
paying
off.
attention.
Oh, you paid. Oh, give thanks.
So, like I was telling you on Instagram, my husband and I have been following you for so long, and
thanks.
we are so grateful. First, you helped us out with our daughter who was asthmatic, very bad, and then you helped us out. We got your book and stuff, and then we have been following you, and we have been living our vegan alkaline lifestyle for such a long time, and I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you for, you know,
from?
all the knowledge that you give and everything.
What part of St. Lucia are you calling from?
I'm calling from Grand Riviera right now.
Okay, give thanks, beloved. All right?
Yes.
Give thanks
okay,
for the
bye.
call, give thanks for the family, give thanks for the princess, give thanks for your husband. All right?
Yes, okay,
give
bye.
Thanks, love, blessed. So our sister out of Grand Riviera, St. Lucia, has called, and she has taken off the shame of the people of St. Lucia by paying attention. And what she was saying, for those of you on Instagram who did not hear her, was that, you know, she and her husband has been following for years, as they would say in Dominica, or, you know, years, or, you know, años, l'année, you know, and then she said that she gives thanks for the strength that they received in actually rectifying the problems with their daughter having asthma and all these different aspects, and she's been following the vegan, alkaline, plant-based life ever since. So I give thanks, my beloved sister out of Grand Riviera. All blessings to you and your wonderful husband and your daughter. You know, working the powers together as a family, you know, because the family unit is the foundation of our society. So give thanks for that familial love, and give thanks definitely for that consistency and that commitment. Eh? So give thanks, St. Martin. It'd be good if you keep on trying and get through and tell the people, you know, what Nzuri, you know, body and soul, you know, definitely share part of your little journey. You only have 9 minutes. It would have been good that they hear of your journey, because your journey is a rather interesting journey. You know, about, you know, your level of commitment, you know, to wellness, and, you know, and utilizing your knowledge of the both sides of being a nurse in the surgery room, and now, you know, being a massage therapist, you know, being a naturopathic healer, using your herbs, making your own little portions. I remember when I started in St. Martin and all these different aspects, you know, seeing you in a couple of the sessions, and you bringing us into St. Martin, and you coming into the mountain and organizing all these different aspects, you know, and I'm happy, you know, I'm very happy to see your progress, and happy to see, you know, how you've elevated yourself, you know. Definitely just keep up the good work, you know. Since you said you've been trying to call, I'm just speaking that out for you, but as you say, I'm not reading anybody, I'm not even reading your message, I'm just reading my message that is in my own heartstrings, you know. So if you get through and you could call and express it to the people, and pay attention and pay your tribute, you know, to the process and your upliftment, and give all these other sisters outside there hope to know, well, no matter what their path in life has been, you know, as long as they become fully committed in a process, definitely they'll do wonderfully. You know, I've met people who are 50 years, and like probably about 10 years ago, right now they're 60, and they were doing the oddest things, and now after 50 years of that interaction, of that life of living, whatever life that they live in, and even at that age, when they embrace the herbs and they embrace the knowledge and they build themselves, they have built up successful business modules that's based just upon the knowledge that they have gained. So even the upcoming herbal physician course that's coming up, it's not just about you just having a certificate. It's about you developing a new way of life, of sustaining yourself, being economically sustained, being able to create products, being able to create blends, being able to know how to utilize the herbs, because it is not a work that is there only for the Honorable Priest Kailash. It is a work for all of I and I. So when people actually come in, when people actually invest their energy, when people actually invest their time, when people show that level of commitment and love to the process, then definitely it is for the betterment of the world. So let us do the world a world of good by definitely working towards uplifting ourselves. So give thanks, for all those beautiful people who have actually called. Overseas do have St. Lucia 621. So we give thanks for the one, because the good shepherd, the mighty shepherd, who would leave 99 and go back for the one, because every single soul is important. So give thanks for all the beautiful souls outside there and all those souls in there, and those of you who were not able to make it for the live this evening and will make it for the live. We'll actually look at it on Instagram or look at it on YouTube. So definitely, if you want to hear your voice, how you sounded when you called on the national line, you could just go to Kailash Television's YouTube channel. That's Kailash Television. That's St. Lucia Kailash, Kailabash, TV. Definitely you'll be able to hear when you called and when you were speaking with Honorable Priest Kailash on the live. So definitely we give thanks for all those of you people who have supported us throughout 2022. We will be launching the herbal physician course. We are looking for your support. We are looking for you to come in, and also we are launching the answer campaign. We have 100,000 answers to sell, and also we have 100,000 herbal manual books to actually sell. So let the people around you, support with you, that at least we could become righteous people, people who are working together, that our business module, everything that we do, is basically based upon the betterment of humanity, the upliftment of humanity, to make humanity, better, to make the state of your life, the quality of your living better. So our business is not just a business about just making money. If it was just about making money, probably would have had discos and rum shops and fast food joints, and probably have the franchise for McDonald's here in St. Lucia or some type of thing. But our focus specifically is upon creating a system that is based upon the upliftment of our people. So we give thanks for all the people who actually have supported us throughout 2022 in actually being able to rise up the standard. All right, that at least that our outreach, have been able to reach out to the people that need it most, and the youths and the elders and every single person. So we love the INM, sincerely, truthfully, we love the INM, 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 and all love and peace divine, and we sincerely just want to see your progress and your upliftment. We want to see you, take the words and manifest it into flesh, incorporate it in your lives, and work towards just making your life a better life, So every single life is of great value, of great significance, So when you do something good with your life, it affects 100 more lives, and so and the 100 people that you have affected, you know, their lives, each of these 100 people, you know, their life actually affects 100 more people. You know, so you are looking at 10,000 people actually being benefited, you know, and then these 10,000 people, each of them, you know, benefit, you know, another 100 people, that's 1,000,000 people, you know, so just your benefit as an individual, your upliftment, your knowledge as an individual, you actually getting that knowledge and implementing it in your life. If it is positive thinking, if it is drinking your herbs, if it is exercise, if it is your the foods you eat or the foods you don't eat, if it is your attitude towards life, the controlling of your thoughts, all right, the maintaining of this proper, lovely, beautiful space, your learning of actually showing love and appreciate loving the people around you. You not being a mosquito and being parasitic and just eating off people, but also you're having a giving spirit. When you actually do these things, when you actually implement these things, what you do is that you definitely actually, you know, exponentially allow creation to actually grow in this space of love and beauty and oneness and peace and truth and wellness. So give thanks for all those of you who have been with us this evening. Give thanks for all those of you who actually called. You know, definitely remember that, you know, God is love, so let us just all love, you know. Let us just continue in that spirit of peace and love, and let us know that, you know, that the mission is victory is guaranteed, you know. So we have won the battle, you know, and we have won the war. It is just up to us to live good among ourselves, you know. So make it your duty to live just good among yourself, just good with the people around you. You know how it is in the world, all right? So let us create our own world space, a world space of peace, a world space of love, a world space of unity, a world space of people being gracious, showing gratitude, being thankful. You know, definitely I do give thanks for all of the I and them, and I say peace and love, the whole of the love. May the Almighty Creator just keep on blessing the I and them and your families, you know, as we go into that 2023 spirit. That's the year of grace. 2022 was a year of double portion investment. So even if you put in a lot during 2022, by the grace of the Creator in 2023, not by your works, but by the grace of the Creator, that's going to be the year to actually receive. So open up yourself for receiving. You know, open up yourself for actually being able to receive all the bountiful blessings, you know, of the labor and the investments that you have done in 2022. You know, so all peace and prosperity, love divine. Give thanks for all those of you who called, you know, Brother Marshall, you know, Brother Miller, you know, Lisa Wright, you know, our sister there from Trinidad. You know, give thanks for our sister here from St. Lucia. You know, give thanks for Michigan. Give thanks for New York City. You know, give thanks for Canada. You know, give thanks for all the love. Give thanks for all those of you who called. And those of you who did not pay any attention, give thanks for showing that there are people who still not willing to pay attention. And give thanks for all those of you who tried to call and did not get through. To God be the glory, great things He has done. Right, so all peace and prosperity. Give thanks as we have reached the end of our Fine All program for 2022. This we won't be having a live until 2021, whereby we will be doing the bonfire on the 31st of December. Right, it will be at Mount Kailash, where it will be a live whereby we'll be dashing in all the burdens and all the trials and tribulations of 2022 into the fire, and that we could ascend as the smoke, you know, into 2023, light and victorious. And then as the blessings go, as the praises go up, the showers of blessings will come down. So as the smoke go up, it will condense into water and fall down as rain. You know, definitely give thanks for life and the mighty life giver. Give thanks for all those of you who have been with us. Give thanks, Calabash Television. Give thanks, Brother Randall. Give thanks. Give thanks. give thanks for the man himself, all the management and ownership of Calabash Television for 2022. Give thanks for everything that you all have done for us and with us, and give thanks for allowing us the platform to actually be able to spread the words of peace and love to the world, you know. So all love and peace, divine. Definitely we give thanks, and you do have a blessed evening, and you do have a blessed balance of 2022. All heart of love. Remember, the Green Zen is open up in Rodney Bay for those of you in St. Lucia. Take a time out and go and support the Green Zen. Go and support the youths over there. Definitely, you know, all love and peace. You know, yes, money forever. Give thanks, my brother. Love and peace divine. Heart of love, Green Zen, Rodney Bay, open up. All now, so they're still open. So go and get your Green Zen burgers and all them different aspects. Support that it may support you. Ja Rastafari. Blessed love. Give.